France is a stunning country with attractive landscapes, vibrant culture, independent locals, and mouthwatering cuisine in its major cities. Vacationing in France is enjoyable whether you choose a peaceful wine getaway or a fast-paced tourist adventure. But what part of France is best to visit? Here is a list of the top tourist destinations in France that'll help you explore the country's rich history and cultural heritage. Number 25. Island of Corsica. The spectacular coastal scenery, unspoiled woods, and snow-capped mountains of Corsica give the island a wild and natural appeal. The island's coasts are lined with postcard-perfect beaches, sheltered coves, charming fishing villages, and bustling coastal cities, while its interior highlands are topped with timeless hamlets. The island's unparalleled natural attractions attract sun worshippers, beach bums, athletes, and sports fans. With a total of 1,000 kilometers of coastline, this place is a snorkeler's and scuba diver's dream. Number 24. Château de Chambord. Spectacular central France's Loire Valley is home to this magnificent chateau. Attractive French Renaissance architecture may be found there. Some historians even credit Leonardo da Vinci and Domenico de Crotona with the building's original conception. It is among the best tourist attraction places. Number 23. Le Puy-en-Velay. The southern French village of Le Puy-en-Velay is well known for three things: its church, its lentils, and its lace. Pilgrims have been visiting the shrine dedicated to the Virgin Mary atop Manus Aniceus since before the Middle Ages. The iconic Notre Dame Cathedral draws the largest number of visitors. Vervain, a green liquor flavored with verbena, may also be of interest to guests. It is the best place if you're thinking of visiting France. Number 22. Reims. The French city of Reims holds a special place in history as the traditional location for crownings of the country's monarchs. For this reason, Reims is often referred to as the City of Kings, and it is home to some of the most impressive examples of royal French architecture. The city of Reims is located in the Champagne region of France, which is responsible for producing the most celebrated beverage in the world. It's no surprise that people from all over the world travel to this city to sample the original sparkling wine. But beyond that, Reims is a great place to take the kids because it's home to some of France's best museums, many of which focus on the country's ancient royal houses. Number 21. Menton. Menton is one of the most beautiful and colorful villages in France, yet it is often overlooked by international tourists who instead flock to more well-known places like Nice and Cannes because of its proximity to the Italian border. Every year in February, countless people flock to the Lemon Festival. Number 20. The Camargue. Just 16 kilometers from Arles in Provence is the Parc Régional de Camargue, a place to get away from it all and soak in some pristine natural beauty. The land is mostly made up of marshes, meadows, salt flats, and pastures. Wild white horses and pink flamingos both flourish in the protected marshes of the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. Number 19. Strasbourg. The capital of the Alsace region, Strasbourg is situated on the border between France and Germany, making it the ideal place to experience both cultures. Strasbourg's Gothic cathedral and the Petite France district, with its half-timbered buildings and picture postcard rivers, are a must-see for visitors. Politically minded visitors can also tour the European Parliament and the Council of Europe during their time in Europe. Number 18. Louvre Museum. Louvre, formerly the Royal Palace of France, is now a museum devoted to the fine arts. In 1917, Liu Mingpei designed the glass pyramid that stands there today. More than 30,000 works of art, spanning from antiquity and the Middle Ages to European paintings from the 15th to 19th century, are available for viewing by museum guests. You can't possibly take it all in one single trip. Number 17. The Loire Valley. Because of its stunning natural beauty, the Loire Valley is a popular tourist destination in France. There are rolling vineyards, wineries, and quaint towns in the valley. Famous for its beautiful castles like Château de Chambord and Château de Chinacao, the Loire Valley is a must-see while in France because it is a World Heritage Site. Number 16. Millau Bridge. The Millau Bridge, also known as the Viaduct, spans the town of Millau in southeastern France and is the world's highest cable-stayed bridge at 343 meters in height. The valley of the River Tarn in southern France is crossed by a 4-lane bridge. Its 2004 opening marked one of the most significant engineering achievements in all of France. Number 15. Montpellier. Today, students make up almost 1/3 of Montpellier's population, solidifying the city's status as a major French university hub. It's the country's third-largest city, and it was already a key hub during the Middle Ages. Weekend getaways to Montpellier are highly recommended when visiting. Number 14. Rocamadour, a medieval pilgrimage destination. Rocamadour, perched precariously on the edge of a cliff, appears to reach for the stars. Located on the Camino de Santiago, this spectacular landmark was the third most popular destination for Christian pilgrims in the 11th century. There are 7 churches in the village, all built in the Middle Ages. Among them, the most well-known is the Chapelle Notre Dame, which houses the priceless Black Virgin from the 12th century and is sometimes credited with performing miracles. Number 13. Corsica. Corsica, sometimes known as the Isle of Beauty, is a French island with so many different ecosystems and cultures that it almost feels like its own little continent. Sunbathing, snorkeling, and kayaking are all possible in the Mediterranean island's crystal-clear waters, while the island's rugged landscape and dense forests allow enough possibilities to walk paths like the renowned GR20. Number 12. Nice. A lot of people who visit France say that Nice is the most fascinating city. This fantastic coastal hideaway is well liked for its ideal balance of modern and medieval styling in the city's profile, as well as its fantastic sunny temperature and stunning surroundings. Excellent restaurants and shacks, a lively market, and stunning architecture have helped make this French coastal town a popular destination. Number 11. Chambord. The city of Chambord was developed in and around the chateau, a remarkable Renaissance-era building. The magnificent architecture, vintage structural design, artwork, lively style, and interior decor of the chateau at Chambord have made it one of France's most well-known tourist destinations. On the ground floor, you'll find the royal couple's private quarters. On the rooftop, accessible via the central double helix stairway, is a breathtaking panorama of the area. Number 10. Eiffel Tower. A symbol of Paris and France, the Eiffel Tower is a global icon and one of the world's top tourist destinations. As a French engineer, Gustave Eiffel was responsible for designing the Eiffel Tower. It was intended to be a temporary project for the 1889 World's Fair, but the tower became so popular that it was maintained and is today a well-known symbol of Paris. The Eiffel Tower is a must-see in Paris. Number 9. Dune of Pela. The Dune of Pela, found near Arcachon Bay, is Europe's highest sand dune. It consumes trees, a road intersection, and even a hotel as it advances eastward at a rate of about 4.5 meters each year. On one side, you can see the Atlantic shore and the inlet of the bay, while on the other, you can see a big pine forest. Number 8. Nimes. The fact that Nimes, France has been deemed the most Roman city outside of Italy should come as no surprise, given that it is home to a Roman amphitheater that has survived relatively intact since its construction. Nimes, in the Occitanie region, is much more than simply an amphitheater, and it is a wonderful city in its own right. Number 7. Mont Saint-Michel in Normandy. One of the most famous sites in all of Normandy is Mont Saint-Michel, which is situated in the midst of apple orchards, forests, and cow pastures. This must-see landmark tops the long list of Normandy's must-sees, which also includes historic castles and picturesque villages. Number 6. Marseille. The second largest city in France and one of the oldest in the world is experiencing a renaissance as a popular tourist destination. Attractions in Marseille include the Basilisk Notre-Dame de la Garde and the foreboding Château de l'If, made famous in Alexandre Dumas's The Count of Monte Cristo. The Calanques are a beautiful area of rocky cliffs and quiet beaches that are great for swimming, boating, and hiking when the weather is fine. The Muquem, a museum of Mediterranean culture, is a must-see on every visit to Marseille. It has a great rooftop deck where you can get a great view of the city. Number 5. Arles. Arles, France has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, making it one of the top tourist destinations in the country. It's a historic town set on a hilltop where the Rhône River divides and flows into the Mediterranean. Amazing architecture and sun-warmed streets and alleys make up this historic city's breathtaking urban landscape. Number 4. Chantilly Palace. Located in the Oise department of Hauts-de-France in northern France, the town of Chantilly is a commune. In 1528, Pierre Bontemps, secretary to François I, constructed the chateau. Louis de Bourbon II, Prince de Condé, acquired the property. During World War II, German forces captured the chateau and did extensive damage to it. Since then, it's been renovated and reopened to the public. Number 3. Gorge du Verdon. Located in southeastern France, the Gorge du Verdon is widely regarded as one of the most breathtaking river gorges in all of Europe. Between Castellane and Mostier-Sainte-Marie, the Verdon River winds through a section of the canyon that's approximately 2,300 feet deep and offers some of the park's best scenery. Number 2. Colmar. Colmar, a city in the Alsace region known for its colorful, historic German architecture, is a true gem. In addition to being a great spot to come for wine lovers, the Alsace region as a whole is one of France's most charming and beautiful areas. Number 1. Paris. Unsurprisingly, the list's top spot goes to the energizing City of Light. Paris, the capital of France, is a popular tourist destination all year due to its many famous landmarks such as the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, and the stunning Basilica du Sacré-Cœur. There are more museums in Paris than you could possibly see in a lifetime, and the food and shopping are both unrivaled. It's important to remember that Paris is a popular tourist destination, thus hotel prices can be high. Budget-conscious vacationers should plan their trip for the winter or early spring when prices are typically lower. The destinations in France are stunning, and there is so much more to do and see there. The wines, the villages, and the castles are just a few of the highlights of the area.